I'm back again with another video. Matt Chapman. Well, got the roster already and about to play our first game. Am I gonna pitch? Whenever I stop on and stop.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Hello. Skip this shit.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer
So you
Mike
heard that,
Carlucci.
first pitch.
With that, here's the
right
starting
now.
lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back
I
to
wonder
my
if this
playing
is
days
gonna
when
be
I
good.
knew I had the ace on the mound.
See
It
how
had to
if
be
I
win
pick
day,
the
and when you
correct-
get in the car to drive to the yard,
if
you
I
tell
picked-
yourself, even though you felt bad about it,
okay.
just get 2 or 3.
Ow,
All
alright.
the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he
See if
usually
they
does.
play like a
Look for
decent
this
team.
lineup to try and execute and score,
Alex
manufacture
Bregman.
1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Hit hard towards
Base
center.
hit.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
I might not talk that much, but
Sometimes the
still.
first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style.
This would be a
First pitch,
strong ass
base hit
lineup
up
if
the
they
middle.
had it. Fucking,
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Hero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You
Stanton.
get the 2 and 3. Hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's
Let's
4,
try it.
5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Now
Am I
a
gonna lie,
long
though?
throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the
did
plate.
score.
Hey, Dero. They're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1.
Put a substitution in.
Phillies on top, 1-0. Now the first pitch here from Price. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
For the Phillies. Now playing first base, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hello? Hello? Yes, ma'am.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
She is fucking scammed, bro.
Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Now here's the pitch.
Markakis.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Correa ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Lifetime versus David Price. He's just 2 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Price is 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Acuna is right there as he puts it away, no problem.
Acuna is a bitch.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Yeah. We don't give a shit about it. I want to hit it better.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do. You're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Line drive to center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dewar, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now he could have some issues here.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line with Bolton Avage. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there. Able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. High in the air out to center field. Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they and here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Johan Camargo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
2-1 the count. Back up the middle. That's a hit, their first of the new season. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
Down the first baseline, Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A bouncer up the middle, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Duvall is off at first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Set to start the third as we're back on MLB Network from Suncrest Park near Atlanta. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box, Carlos Correa.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Camargo brings it in, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here now's the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss. As he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First time up, he went down looking. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Albies is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Here's a strike. Four to one's our score here in inning number 3. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Pitcher. David.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. To short. Swanson scoops it up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting. The center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Braves here in
Now
the
the
4th.
first pitch here from Price.
Ready.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he will take strike 3 call. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. Nope. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Kurt Suzuki. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Drilled to the right side, and now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Missed with a breaking ball. Camargo on second. Suzuki at first. 2 out in the inning. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive, try to catch this thing. But he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Dansby Swanson as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Tyler Flowers come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. No balls and 1 strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes.
He will score as Markakis drives in the run. It's now a 4-2 ball game. And as we get a second look here, that's a good job at third of getting that first out himself and then having the presence of mind to throw on to second for the double play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Arodys Vizcaíno is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Carlos Correa now.
He swings and grounds it to short. Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And now it looks like the right-hander Peter Moylan is up to throw in the Atlanta bullpen. And that's over. 2-1. Hoskins stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Stepping into the box, number 13. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman, Johan.
Stepping up now, Johan Camargo. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. A ball and no strikes. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Short, hit hard. Correa right there. On to first, and the price is right here. 2 away.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in and looking for more, Kurt Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back here at SunTrust Park, it's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in, David Price. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Adam Duvall, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now. They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Charlie Culberson come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Another strong outing here for David Price. Just 2 runs allowed through 6 1/3.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Altuve for 1.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 1-0 the count. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Price comes home to 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Culberson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Peter Moylan is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's 1 for 3. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Sliders in for a strike. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Fastball called strike. 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Tapped down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's Price now on 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Braves go down without a whimper here. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Carlos Correa now. The lifetime batting line versus Peter Moylan. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
chopped weakly to the left. Camargo's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A.J. Minter enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
A.J. Minter.
The 1-0 home is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall a base hit. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Duvall going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Boy, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Joe Kelly will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit on the ground out for short. Swanson picks it up, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run. Joe Kelly is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Kelly.
Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Kelly is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Favorable call in there for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. The win would belong to David Price if the lead holds up. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A little bouncer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Braves. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it, and that's in there, base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Dansby Swanson.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights. 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. And he'll reach first safely. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as well. And just like that, it's cut to 6-4 now. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. In the dirt here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes to the right side and through a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight. So they live to fight some more.
Pat Neshek takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. In now, Nick Markakis. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. At the plate, Freddie Freeman as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now it's and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today.